Are you filming? Ah, shit. Ah, snap. Do I ask him to lower the music or he's good? Bro, yo. 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 Hey guys, what's up? It's Will from Karnage. And we're here at the shop today. I mean, where else would it be, right? So, this Jeep, besides the color being really cool, I really like this color. I don't even know what it's called, but I really, really like this color. This Jeep came all the way from Orlando for us to build it. This is the second time it comes to a shop. We have other clients that have driven from Orlando and other places for us to build their Jeep. So the reason why I came here is because we just took this Rubicon to the next level, right? So yes, everybody wants Dana 60s or Dana 80s or whatever, but no, everybody needs a Dana 60 or Dana 80. So with that being said, Pedro, the owner of the Jeep, knows exactly what he wanted and what he's gonna use the Jeep for. So he's been a Jeeper for a while. He had a 2012 two-door, which he built and wheeled for a while, but then, you know, he grew up, got married, has a kid, needed a four-door. So he found what, to me, it's one of the best platforms to start if you know. We usually get interrupted by Angel. Today was Brandon. That's new. It's a new thing we're dropping on the video. All right. So he knew exactly what he wanted. So he looked for Rubicon. We had talked previously about that, and I told him, dude, if you want to stay on 37s and build something solid, a Rubicon is the way to go. It's better out of the door, like right out of the bat, right? Right off the bat. Yeah, there you go. Right off the bat, it comes with lockers, swiper disconnects, so pretty much stock. You could do a lot with it. No, you really can't. But once you throw some money into it and some parts, you could do a lot. So stage one, he went with 35s, gears, and bead locks, and I believe a bumper and a winch, and he left it pretty much simple until then. And then he decided to do the big jump, go to 37s. He went with a hybrid tire because he's planning to do mostly overlanding. So he went to a 37 Needle Ridge Raptor. Now, we kept the bead locks because he likes to wear down and he likes to wheel, but we added a bunch of protection to the axles. So what we did to the axles is, like I said before, we re-geared them to 456s. We added Arctic truss for the front and sleeves to make it like extra beefy. And we rebuilt the Dynatrac ball joints, which he already had. Now, we usually use Terraflex ball joints because they're quick in and out. It's about the same amount of work, but the Dynatracs are rebuildable, so you can rebuild them as many times as you want, and you only have to buy one set of ball joints to begin with. So it's a good part to consider when you're building your Dana 44s. He has a metal clock suspension. Where did I left off? It has what I believe is a 4-inch metal clock. The reason why I say that is because the lift kit was already under the Jeep when he got it. When he installed it himself, I wasn't sure. He's coming over here, so we're gonna be able to ask him these questions right now. But I want to carry on what we did to the Jeep. We added a PSC system, and by PSC system I mean the whole thing, everything, the ram, the high pressure pump, and the big bore box. Which, why would you need it for 37s? Well, if you do wheel and you use your lockers, you're gonna need them. When you're in the rocks, when you're in any kind of terrain locked, you need hydro assist to be able to steer better. Otherwise, you're just gonna be fighting the steering wheel, like, which is horrible. Not, you don't want that. It has a aftermarket front drive shaft. The rear is still factory for now. Has a Rhino rack for all his overlanding experiences and adventures. And we just added a set of LOD rock sliders just to protect the Gobby color, by the way. I did a quick Google research. Just kidding, David told me. And it's Gobby, right? Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna mic Pedro up, and he's gonna tell us a little bit. We've known Pedro for a while, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Okay, so before Pedro walked here, I was kind of going over everything we did to the Jeep. The one thing I didn't mention is that we also added a rear truss, just to reinforce the rear Dana 44, and we added ARB diff covers just to protect the gears and the lockers from any rocks that you might hit on the way.
Right.
To the mall.
It only had a Smith-built rear diff cover, but somewhere in the front there was nothing on there. So
So, like I was explaining on the video, you buy a Jeep pretty much somewhat built, right?
Yeah, this is my third one. It's my first 4-door, and for this time around, I was looking for something that was mildly built and not abused.
And you need a space for the family now.
I need a space for the family. We outgrew my previous 2-door 2013 white, like Karnage Con used to be.
That was a 2012. Okay.
We outgrew that as a family, so I was looking for a 4-door. It took me about 4 months to find it. I found it in Houston and flew there and drove it all the way back.
I didn't know that. Wow. Okay.
So I flew there, drove it all the way back, and I think within a week or two it was here for gears, since we were planning for 37 since the beginning. It was on 35s before.
So Pedro was planning to go to Windrock. Sadly, you just got a new job,
right?
And he can't go.
Right.
So we understand that, but we're gonna make so many. We're gonna have so many more trips down for the rest of the year. So
I'll be there. You can count on me for sure.
We'll be testing this puppy. Okay, so I already kind of talked about everything we did. Oh, by the way, we also included a cooler for the power steering.
Right.
Just to keep the power steering cool when you're wheeling, especially because I'll explain that another time. It's gonna get long. Do you have any upgrades you want to do besides everything you just did? Like, what was the next upgrade?
Yeah, the next logical upgrades are rear drive shaft 1350 for sure. It has a front one already, but I want to upgrade that, make sure I have that peace of mind. And chromoly shafts front and rear, still running the stock shafts.
I think for the front, I would suggest going RCVs.
RCVs.
It's a little bit more money, but the fact that they're fully greasable and you're able to, it's a high velocity joint, so that you can be full log, full throttle, and you don't get any bang. So that just protects the whole, that way you pretty much make them bulletproof at that point.
And that's the point. I mean, we've been working in stages, right? Gears first now is completely set up to take 37s.
And the way it's built, you could run 40s on these axles. So there's a misconception where 40s and 44s don't work, and they do. The thing is, it depends on your driving. Now, we do have a Jeep that's over there, that's a 2-door on 40s, same setup. He drives a lot, so he goes through a lot of uni bearings, through ball joints.
Right.
But I mean, you're still running. You're adding a lot of weight on a 40, but you can still do it. It's totally doable, especially if you don't drive like like me.
I'm pretty conservative compared to.
You are very conservative, yes.
Compared to you, so we'll see where this goes, but. Now I just want to run the 37s for a while and see how it works out.
So I see you have a roof rack. Are you planning to put a rooftop tent or just?
I have a rooftop tent, so I use it when we go on family trips and stuff. I have the brackets to put it up there. I put some fuel up there for my generator and all that. But
so you haven't taken this on the trip yet, right?
No.
Are you planning to take it to the trip?
Yes.
Where at? Where's the next big trip?
I would love to go to Windrock.
Windrock?
Yeah.
The camping there is really nice.
I hear it's beautiful, and on top of that, there's a bunch of trails there. I've never been. I've seen all the videos on it. So
it is one of our favorite parks.
It's close by too.
We go every year, just because there's so much to do, and somehow we always end up doing the same trails anyway. Just because, dude, we go to the hardest trails right off the bat. But like this one trip, we're taking a more diverse group, so I feel like it's gonna be more fun because we're gonna be there more days, and we're gonna be able to learn more new trails that are more doable, because most of us take Jeeps on 40s that are ready, like I'm okay flipping my Jeep, but I know some people are not. Like I wouldn't want to even put a scratch on this Jeep,
Nah, I agreed.
So, there's a lot of nice trails that are very scenic, so you can see a lot of stuff and you can enjoy your family. So this is another reason why we plan these trips. We plan trips where it's a bunch of Jeeps that are just going to get destroyed. Then we have one that is more conservative, more of an overland. Why are you laughing? Because you destroy your Jeep all the time, right, David? There's no one trip that David goes without body damage, bro. That's why he wraps it, because he just wraps right over the.
Yeah, just
like he bent the corner, so he took the wrap off, put like a football, and then wrapped it back, and it just looks factory. So you can't see on the.
It's got a bunch of cardboard parts on it.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, it's just.
But the nice thing about the trips that you guys do is, it takes all the guesswork out of it. All I need to know is, have my vacation planned out and my spare parts and everything else.
Matter of fact, you reminded me. You were in our first Carnage on the Rocks.
Correct.
Which was like a huge pilot. That was like, we don't know what we're doing, but let's just do it, right?
That was awesome.
And we kind of planned the route. We did get lost. Remember that one that we almost crashed our Jeep. We went through. The trail kept getting narrower and narrower, and everybody was just like. That was a frustrating trip. That one trail, but everything else.
That trail,
we kind of planned. We went on a ferry, which there's a ferry in Florida and Ocala. You can take the Jeeps, and dude, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And we pretty much planned. So that's the same thing we're doing for this trip. It's not just gonna be wheeling, Because a lot of clients are taking their family and do like even for me, wheeling 3-4 days in a row gets
It's tough,
tiring. So we're gonna go check out some breweries. We're gonna go check out some historic places in Windrock. There's this really cool restaurant. So we're pretty much gonna do the same thing we did in Ocala, just on a bigger scale. And that's pretty much how we're gonna try to do our trips. Now this one trip we didn't actually cap it like the last one, but I think all the next ones we're gonna start kind of like capping it within groups. That way we could just be more organized, you know.
That's
but
good.
We're
That's
very
good.
excited. I really hope you
Keep on doing it. I guess for next time, I certainly will be in for sure.
So man, awesome! I'm very excited that you know that. Thank you for trusting us with your vehicle.
For sure.
I hope you're gonna enjoy. I know you're gonna enjoy all the upgrades, and I can't wait to go wheeling, bro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks, Will. Thanks for everything.
No, for sure, man. Thank you.